Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills. We're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Up next, it's our main event between the Atlanta Falcons and the Cincinnati Bengals. Ready to do the honors. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Ready.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
11. Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. Throw finds Jamar Chase. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
180. 12.
Burrow on first down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Hey, can. 12. 11. Stop.
From the gun, a give to Brown. On the move, past the 40. Keeps on moving into the red zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take a 6-0 lead right away. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner. And the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. They're pulling together a yard there. Tackled there by Jerome Baker.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Penix working from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. Now here he goes. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
You know, sometimes, and you've heard this from a lot of the great coaches, know when to lose a battle to win the war. And that time, just simply not taking a loss, pretty big deal for the offense.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a fourth down now after that sack. Falcons getting ready for the punt. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. He's got this at the 27. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. First and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Nice up. 11.
Here's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
11 MT. 11.
On second and 10, Burrow again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. So they're left facing third and long.
I can promise you that is a throw, and as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
11 MT, Tate. 11 MT, Tate. 11 Thomas. Stop.
On third down, here's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt fights deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. To the air with Penix. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
First and 10 from the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first two plays on this drive. I think it's got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only one play away from putting points on the board.
11 mighty. 11 MT. Shot.
Burrow now on first down. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it'll be second down.
Here we go. Shot.
Brown on the inside give. He's able to kick this out wide. That leads to a nice pickup of 7. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
Brings up
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Brought in. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Penix. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Penix now on 1st down. And that is how our 1st quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. The Bengals are out in front. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. He takes this up to around the 46, and that's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Back now, pressure coming. Getting out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And Penix gives himself up after picking up that 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense. He had another chance to take a shot on him.
So 1st down from the 41. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. From the shotgun, Penix. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Man downfield, and he finds London. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Penix here from the gun. Flushed out now to his left. He tucks it and takes off. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, that may have been a situation you look back on and he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? They'll throw 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. On is Nick Folk to attempt the field goal. This is going to be a tough one, 55 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11.
The wind was at a sales, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Antonio Gibson now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11. Right at 12. 12. 11. MT. Take. 11. MT. Take. 12. 12. 12. Stop.
Burrow back to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is brought in at the 15. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
12. 12. 12. Stop.
They'll try it right with Brown. Robbed by the 1st down he met. No gain on that 1st down run. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
11 MT. 11 MT. Stop. Right. 11. 11. 11. 11. Stop.
They'll run again with Brown. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
On 2. Ready? Gun. Stop.
And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. On 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. McPherson's kick is good. And that extends their lead to 14.
In that close in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Penix. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
2nd and 10. Penix to throw. downfield working the left. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing now on first down. Penix to the right side and reeled in by London. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Another one here to London. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On first down, here's Penix. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. Penix on first down. Completed to his running back. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Again, Penix to the air. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one complete to Pitts. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's Cowboy 80. Go street.
Penix working from the gun. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. As this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To the air with Penix. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped it incomplete on 1st down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Penix to throw again on 2nd. He finds Dotson left side. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Falcon 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Falcons.
Throwing Penix. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Remain Pratt with the play defensively.
Positive that effort, you didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Penix looking to pass. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. He's there with the interception. Kenny Moore with the pick.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Has it downfield. It's Chase. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals push their lead further to start the half. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21.
Falcons 3. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Another carry for Robinson. Good pickup, but he's denied that 1st down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
3rd and 1. It's Penix. Complete beyond the marker. Oh, this big guy is moving. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Polk with a point after. And the Falcons get it back to a 14-point game.
Falcons 10.
It's all lined up. Polk ready to send this one flying. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Brown to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense to the line fast.
2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard
12.
line.
11 MT. 11 Mach. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11. 11 MT. Take. 11 MT. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
This is one of those plays you're going to see on tape this week, I guarantee you. Not because of the catch, but because of the effort. Lays out and brings in the off-target throw.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 45-yard
11
line.
mighty. 11 mighty. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11. 11 Thomas. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers. Know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work afterward.
That's incomplete left side.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
11 MT. 11 might. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Burrow setting the throw. He's got it near the 10. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here we go. 11 MT. 11 MT. Right 80. 11, 11, 11 M. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
On first down, here's Burrow. Brings it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
Give on seconds, it's Brown. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards in the end, Gronk. It's 3rd down.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Here we go. Can.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It is Bengal football, and they're going to start the final quarter up by a couple of scores.
On 1, ready?
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Right 80. Eleven, 11. Stop.
Burrow. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals have likely locked up the win right there. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel...
And that's no good. I don't know if the snap and hold worked through, and he is not able to knock it through.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. Man downfield, and he finds London. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
And the Falcons first down.
On first down, here's Penix. Connects on the crosser. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41.
It's another 15. And the Falcons first down.
60 Bobcats. 79 Broncos.
Penix now on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw intended for Drake London. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up. It cost him that catch.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. They'll throw, third and long. Escapes out to the left. Firing it deep, left side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. He's loaded another one up. He's got it inside the 10. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get it back to within 2 possessions. Folk on now to try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Falcons drop the lead back to 13.
Falcons 17.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here we go. Here. Stop.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
12. Here we go. 11, 11. What 80? 11, Thomas. 11, MT, Tate. 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Brown quick on the draw here. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up second down. Anytime you dial up a blitz and you catch them running the draw like that, Brock, the D coordinator, he's going to be patting himself on the back right there.
Gun, gun.
He is, and not only for the call, but the execution of his player as well. Because you call a blitz, Kate, sometimes they can just run with their hair on fire. You get the awareness to stop that draw before it gets started.
It's a gain of 3 for them. Still third and 9 coming up.
Let's get set. 12. White 80. 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, Mighty. 11, Thomas. 11, 11, 11, 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Third and long for him here. And he put everything he's got behind it. This connects with Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals making a 3-score game in the 4th. T. Higgins, the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Now Burrow leading his Bengals up as they go for 2.
11, MT, Tate. Here we go, here we go. Stop.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Kicked off by Divine Diablo. And this one only gets up to about the 5-yard line.
36. Falcons 17. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And that's That's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Penix. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And he makes the house call. It's a pick 6 for Cincinnati. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, but he had somebody there waiting for it that time.
17. Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Returnable from the 2.
Jahan Dotson on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick. Here's Penix. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he only gets a couple before going out of bounds, Brock. So 2nd down coming up.
Out of bounds at his own 48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Play fake. Penix bails out of the pocket quick. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Penix now. Finds some time left. Going deep here for the end zone. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Dax Hill. And the Bengals will take over.